Robert, tell us a little bit about Trioliet, a little bit about the name and who you are within the business, just to give us all a brief understanding of the company.
Yep, okay, I will do. My name is Robert Leet. My father and his two brothers, they founded the company. That's where the name Trioliet comes. Three brothers.
The three,
Leet.
Yep.
They founded the company in 1950, so that's already last century. So we're almost 75 years old, as a company. I'm from a background mechanical engineer. I'm now managing director of the company. Trioliet is specialist in feeding technology for the dairy business. And I think on that part we are worldwide market leader, and we think we are the best in that segment.
The facility here, now can you explain to us just where we are? Obviously we are in Holland, but whereabouts are we and what all happens at this facility?
We are here in Oldenzaal. It's a medium town in the east part of Holland towards the border of Germany. We have here our facility. We work about 270 employees here in Oldenzaal. We also have a factory in Poland where we work about 90 people. So totally we have about 360 people working for Trioliet. Majority is assembly of our feeding business, of our feeding machines, what we do here. And we have many subcontractors here in the area who supply all parts and components to us here in Oldenzaal.
Now, taking a walk around the factory, Robert, it's clear that this isn't just a making metal company. There's passion for what you do, and you can see from your workers, you can see from all the pictures around all the buildings of cows, because that's what you do. So I'm assuming I'm right in saying that it's not just about making metal and making some money.
No, that's true. Of course, metal is the major component of our machines, but we are here in agriculture area. So most of our workers are sons and daughters of dairy farmers. That's always also our first question when we have here an interview with them. Do you have empathy with the agricultural business? That's for us very important. And that's also why our DNA of the company is completely the dairy business. That's for us very important. We have here our own R&D department with about 40 people. Most of those people have always a background in agriculture. And that's where the design and the new research of all the machines starts, of course. And that's for us also very important. But we see it in all the fields, also our people in sales, our people in service. All the background is in the agricultural business, which is very important for us because they know and they feel what our farmers, our customers, what they need.
And obviously the company is very passionate about agriculture in general.
Yeah, of course, that's in general our passion, what we do. And that's also our focus. We have only a very small segment in the machinery of agricultural machinery, of course, but we try to be the best and the biggest in the market. And that's where you can only do that when you have a certain passion for the dairy farmer, which is our customer.
Now, you said earlier that you're a global supplier of product. How far around the world can we find Trioliet machines working?
I think you find Trioliet machines everywhere where dairy cows are. So we have our export is more than 50 countries worldwide, and that's our market. Of course, we started long ago in Holland. That was our major market at that time, and after that Germany, and of course then also the northwest part of Europe. But in the meantime, we are exporting worldwide, and that can be from Chile to China, from Australia to Canada. It's almost everywhere where dairy cows are in a certain professional market. And that's, we follow the milk, let's say in that way, we follow our dairy cows. And that also brings us a lot of energy and also a lot of information. Because you see the dairy market worldwide, everywhere is different. And we try to make for every market the best suitable machine and solution for our customers. So that's why you see also a huge variety of machines in feeding technology.
And we're stood in your, I suppose, one of your training centers.
Training is essential for our product. First, of course, the commercial side. We try to sell our equipment, that's logical. But much more important is the service side and the after sales. Machinery is getting more and more complex. They're getting many electronic components, software components behind it. So we have to train our dealers in importance how to service our machinery, because that's getting of a very high level, and that's not so easy as it was in the past. So people are coming over here normally for 3 or 4 days for a technical training on all the different components, and that can be in automatic feeding, in self-propelled, or even like these machines in trailed mixers.
Coming from a mechanical engineering background, do you, obviously running this large company involves a lot of office meetings and all that goes with that, but do you still get your teeth into design and looking at what's coming and all the rest of it? Are you still passionate about the ground up and the growing of new products?
Yeah, of course, from the background I'm a mechanical engineer, but I'm not an office guy. Of course I have to be in the office to do certain things, but the most interesting I find to be with the customers, to be on shows, to be in exhibitions, and also to be in the field to see what's going on. And I'm still very clearly involved in the R&D of new machinery. How to, where's the next step, where's the future going to, and what are the plans in 5 and 10 years time from now. And because I find that the most interesting of part of the business, but of course you also have to arrange the financial
Absolutely.
things. That's also part of it.
And the future is exciting if you look at what has been achieved in the last 5-10 years, and you think about the next 5-10 years with automatic feeding, and we can see, you know, some of the test rigs you guys have here and some of what's going on. Do you think that is going to get more popular, automatic feeding?
Yes, of course we think automatic feeding will get more and more attention. There are many challenges in the market for our customers. As you know, the climate changes, the CO2 reduction, that's very important. We see there's an enormous challenge, for example, for the Dutch farmers here. The government wants to reduce the number of cows tremendously, with 1/3 to reduce CO2. So that are big challenges, which also affects our business. And we try to help our customers to give the right solutions to overcome these problems. And of course climate change is a worldwide problem, let's say in that way. But on the other hand, we see every year an increase of the demand of dairy products. Population is growing, so there has to be a balance in that way. And in that way I think automatic feeding is getting more important. And we saw also the accuracy of feeding is getting more and more important. And that's also how we design our machines, to get first more accuracy and also a higher capacity in the machinery. And of course to get less labor work. And there is automatic feeding, but for example also self-propelled machine, is there a good solution? But on the other hand also stationary mixers are getting very important in that segment, because these are electrical driven. That makes also a big difference. So there's a lot going on in the market.
Now as a company, you stay focused on feeding and not so much harvesting.
No.
But you do harvest one thing that we have noticed here. You harvest your own energy.
Yeah, Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I suppose that's part of the company, I'm assuming that's part of the company strategy of reducing and all the rest of it, but how do you manage that?
Yeah, that's also a big challenge for every company, I think. Already 2018, so that's now 4 years ago, we have mounted here 4,400 solar panels. So electricity-wise, we are self-sufficient. That's already a big challenge. We're very happy with that. The next step will be in gas. We're now investigating and also the start of a new powder coating system where we can reduce our gas consumption. So we go there step by step, but I think that's the job of every company worldwide to reduce the consumption of energy. But that's for every company also a challenge. Yeah? But the major reduction what we can realize is with our machines. When all our customers can reduce the fuel consumption, then that's of course a big step. So that's also a combination of things, but we try to overcome.
Yep, and we could see evidence of that from your drive line here right through to the new self-propelled machines that are coming through with different intake systems. So we can see that you're really pushing on with that. I have one final question and then we'll let you get back to your business. What makes Trioliet the best, in your words?
I think the best for us are our employees. They are specialized in the company, they know the market, they know the customers, and as a team they do the job together, and they have the experience especially in the dairy business. That's from our sales team to our after sales to the R&D people. That makes them the best, and I think our focus is also the most important. We are not the biggest in the world, like John Deere or Krohn are big competitors, but we are specialized in feeding technology. And I think it also has shown in the past that I think is the best strategy also to be ready for the future. That will also be our plans. We keep focusing on feeding technology. There's more of enough business worldwide in that way. And we think we can realize on that strategy.
Follow the cows.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Robert.
Yep.
Pleasure. Thanks for taking a few minutes and chatting to us about Trioliet, the business. Thank you.
Yep. You too, to come over here from Ireland.
No problem.